MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Renell Espinal gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Stepping in, Cody Osborne. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Now here it comes. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. And a blistering 103 degrees on the thermometer as we get things going this afternoon. Fouled off. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Count remains full. A payoff pitch one more time. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
At the plate now, Justin Dean, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Chased a bad one there, 1-1. Espinal has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Franzen, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Estevan Perez as he lifts it in the air to right field. Rorchigo in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Raul Tatis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Osborne on second. Dean on at first with 2 down. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Tatis is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. The Tigers coming up. No score. DL Hall gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Now at the plate, Abiatel Avellino. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, number 46.
Pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Now the pitch.
Inside ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Tyler Stevens, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Darren Cope is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0 misses off the plate.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. And the pitch. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runners back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. At the plate, Leotis Rorchigo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. The 1-0.
Ball.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a two-run shot to left center, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
In now, Hector Moreno, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Still 2-2. Swing and hit well out to deep center. Franzen is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Leading off the inning, Jay Varquette, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Settling in now, Andre Greer. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
A runner at first with no outs here. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Into the box now, Ryan Jeffers. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, inside.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
None out. Runners at first and second. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Batting now, the right fielder, Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Eric Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Oh, 2, here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Cody Osborne. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on the show right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Landon Sadler.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
At the ball.
And he lays off there 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Now the pitch. Up high. 2-1 now.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Dean is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Stepping in now, number 0. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Now the pitch. Fouled away. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in this second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate now, Luis Liberato. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all. And yet another throw over. And the runner will get back standing. Standing in now, Cody Bolton. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dean will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Tigers leave 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Justin Dean, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two and 1. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping into the box, Jake Franzen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Esteban, the Reds.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Esteban Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Liner towards second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Standing in, Raul Tatis. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Runner goes. That's a strike to throw down. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Fouled off. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 out here and a runner at second. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Aviatel Avellino.
The first baseman, number 26.
Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
The score is in the bottom right-hand corner, Jenny.
A ball and a strike.
Again, the score is on the bottom, or it's in the right-hand bottom corner.
Popped him up.
And ahoy, Jenny G.
Osborne waits on it.
How's your Monday going?
Makes the play, one away.
Up next to the Tigers, the left fielder, Tyler Stevens.
Next up for Detroit, Tyler Stevens. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking.
How you
Expect him
feeling?
to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Darren Cope. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, Leotis Portugal, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Hector Moreno would be next. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Leading off the inning, Jay Varquette, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Andre Greer.
At the plate, Andre Greer, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And the pitch.
Nope.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Soft grounder left side. He's got to hurry in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Next to the Blue Jays, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Jeffers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 now.
Ball 2.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Hector Moreno.
Hector Moreno.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-2. Here it comes. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Landon Sadler is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Into the box, Landon Sadler, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Look to be right on that one, but he swings through it. It's 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me that
it's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
So now to the plate, number 0, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Now the 2-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Runners are at first and third with none out. Lined hard toward right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Striding forward now is the DH, Luis Liberato. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
3-0 now. Cody Bolton waits on deck. And he fouls this one off. Runner at second here with one man out. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Franzen will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Stepping in, Cody Bolton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 out here and a runner at second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan? Is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. First things first, here's a throw over. Into the box now, Abiatel Avelino. As the first pitch here's have been high, it's ball 1. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Now it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Here it comes, 2-0. Pitch inside, the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Next for the Tigers, the left fielder.
Next for the Tigers, Tyler Stevens. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. Tigers lead this one 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Ramirez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ramirez, a native of Georgia. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Eric Ramirez is retired to lead off the 5th. Now batting, Cody Osborne, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 1 the count. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, the left fielder, Justin.
Striding in, Justin Dean. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Runner at first here, one man out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Count still full, 3-2.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Jake Franzen, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat. Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
A runner on first with 2 away. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in once again, Estevan Perez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes again, 1-2. Popped him up. Avellino over to his left. And the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 4, the Jays nothing. Ready now, Darren Cope. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Here it comes, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Franzen is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 7, Leone Portugal.
Ready for another shot now. Leotis Portugal. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. 1 out, nobody on. Now that's popped up. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Hector Moreno.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Standing in now, Hector Moreno, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now to the plate, Landon Sadler. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Here's a look over to first. And he's back in standing. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
To the plate now, number 0, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
And that's taken in the dirt. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Line to the right side, but foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center as this lead swells to 7-0.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Philip Pfeiffer gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Into the box, Luis Liberato. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now batting, third baseman, Cody Bolton.
At the plate, Cody Bolton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 7-0. At the plate, Raul Tatis. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ricky Iovino will grab a bat and lead. Connor Pilkington takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Connor Pilkington.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Jay Varquette as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Andre Greer. Sean Hayden. Get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out in the big. Base is empty. Parker Sinclair is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Jose Garcia is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Now playing shortstop, number 38, Jose.
Danny Theis is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Number 24, Danny.
Chase Goslin is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Peter Hentgen will also enter as he takes over at third base. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Stepping in now, Ryan Jeffers, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Ricky Iovino will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Parker Sinclair. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Brian Price is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Reggie Lawson will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 76, Reggie Lawson.
Christopher Sanchez is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Now playing shortstop, number 23.
Fernando Loaiza is into the game as well. He's the new first baseman.
Number 68.
Now the pitch.
Fernando.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Pfeiffer, a 6'3" left-hander. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Oh, and that's knocked down. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Bueller. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
And he'll get back in standing. Standing in now, Tyler Stevens, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Into the box now, Danny Theis. His first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th, and he's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Leotis Rorchigol will be next. Runners on first with one down. And he misses with that one for ball four. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Leotis Rorchigol. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now the 1-0. Seared down the first baseline. There's one. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Tigers 7, the Jays nothing. Stepping in for the Jays, Eric Ramirez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball one to start the at-bat. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Stevens is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Reggie Lawson.
Stepping up now, Reggie Lawson. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Back up the middle, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 9, Justin Dean.
At the plate, Justin Dean, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 1-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Okay, somebody's got to figure it out. Either the pitcher make a nasty pitch, or this hitter's got to put something in play, because the guys up in the booth are getting tired. We're going to need a cup of coffee after this, AB.
To short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now in the box, Jose Garcia. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Teal comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Here's the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
So now to the plate, Landon Sadler, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now here it comes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
And this will be fouled away. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Chase Goslin. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, runner's back. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Goslin, just a 19-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Teal, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. The 2-2. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Don't want to forget about him. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Peter.
At the plate now, Peter Hentgen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Tigers strand a pair, but they're still in control, 7-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jake Franzen.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any run. As we're moving late into this one, a perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Argenis Angulo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Angulo, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he got him.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
To the plate now, Christopher Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The windup and the 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Ricky Iovino, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A 1-1. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Two out, nobody on. Two and two.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Here now the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The three of us are back with more following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Parker Sinclair.
The first baseman, Parker Sinclair.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Tyler Stevens, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now another 2-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And this is taken here for ball four. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So stepping in, Danny Theis. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Down 1-1.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Iovino is there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Leotis Rorchigol. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And now he'll foul this one off as well. The fall behind here, no balls and 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
But the runner's back easily. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. From the stretch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Tigers lead it 7-0. So striding in, Fernando Loaiza starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Here's the pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next will be the designated hitter, Sean Hayden. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Standing in now, Brian Price. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Swings through it for strike number 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Eric Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Next to bat for Toronto, Reggie Lawson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Cutter. Crawford gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Number 19. Cutter. Crawford.
From the stretch.
Ball in.
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Renel Espinal takes home the win. D.L. Hall couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First